I'm Joey Jones, and for Laura Ingram, this is a special edition of the Ingraham Angle, and thanks for watching. Chaos through the day as anti-ICE agitators swarmed the ICE facility in Broadview, Illinois. Hundreds of protesters were met with police in riot gear and snipers on the roof. We're going to go live to that scene in moments. But first, another night of clashes in Portland, Oregon. Our own Bill Maluzhin was there for all of it.
Federal agents bull rushing and taking down a protester who stepped onto federal property despite repeated warnings. One of the protesters on a bullhorn mocking the agents, saying, "What are you going to do about it if we get on the property?" Well, you see the results of that. Then there was this fist fight. We were watching these two guys jawing at each other all night long. Eventually the fists started flying. The guy in the white shirt is an ICE supporter. The guy in the black shirt is an anti-ICE protester. He is the one who got laid out with a punch to the face, and a short time later we saw him collapse motionless on the ground with some significant swelling to his face. There was no Portland police anywhere to be seen when that happened.
Yeah, ring the bell, he's out. And now Portland police are being investigated by the DOJ after they arrested conservative journalist Nick Sortor last night.
Hey. Whoa.
And you throw the university about a bigger picture about the school.
Yeah, that was the same Nick Sortor who was on this show hours before his arrest. He was criticizing the police for what he called their lax approach to these riots.
They have cops here. They're told to stand down. They're told not to help innocent civilians. But at this point, they are on the side of criminals and Antifa out here. They are the ones that don't get prosecuted. You saw Katie Daviscourt from the Post-Millennial get hit with a pole the other day, and Portland police walked away. They were told by top brass to stand down. So they're openly siding with Antifa terrorists out here.
Yeah, Nick says he was getting a video of protesters crying after they were maced by federal agents when some of them, I guess, swarmed him and pushed him into what appears to be a flower bed. You can kind of see it there. He says they threw multiple punches, they hit him, and they broke his camera. He got away. He says he walked over to police, and that's when he says he was arrested. Nick joins us now with more on this. Nick, tell us what happened exactly.
Man, it's crazy. The entire day has been crazy. I mean, it's still the same day as yesterday for me because I've been up all night because I was stuffed in a jail. And the jail here in Portland, weirdly empty because they don't actually arrest criminals around here. Just people like me that, you know, report on what's actually going on the ground out here. I am next to the ICE facility. I'm on federal property right now, and Portland police won't dare step foot on federal property, as we know. But, you know, Joey, we know that these Antifa thugs hate to be filmed in general. They hate it even more when you film them while they're screaming and crying because they were just maced, because they effed around and found out by pushing federal agents. You know, they're not as tough as they want you to believe that they are. And so, you know, the last thing they want is for somebody like me to film them while they're crying with mace in their eyes. So, unfortunately for them, I have a First Amendment right as an American citizen. I can film them in public on the sidewalk, and there's nothing they can do about it. So that's why they broke down. I wouldn't go away. I wouldn't stop filming them. And so they got violent and aggressive, and they started punching me. They broke my camera.
Yeah.
And somehow that's criminal on my part. Haven't figured that part out yet.
You know, Nick, a lot has been made about the fact that you were kind of reporting on the police not responding. They were burning American flags, getting I don't know, antsy, I guess. You were just reporting on the police and kind of what you would say is not being lax about it. Then all of a sudden you get arrested. Now I know there's a tussle there, and if we watch football, it's the guy that shoves last that gets the flag called on him. What is your perspective on this? Do you think that the police knew who you were, arrested you because of it, or do you think that you were just the last one kind of swinging there and that's why they grabbed you?
Well, considering the fact that that they don't arrest anybody here ever, especially down here you saw Katie Davis court with that black eye that she got. The police followed the assailant and did nothing. They just let them go. Right now, all of a sudden they change it when I'm here, when a conservative journalist is on the ground, exposing what's actually going on. Is that just a coincidence? How did that just happen all of a sudden? I mean, it's I don't really think it is a coincidence, unfortunately, Joey. But because I didn't have very glowing reviews for them on Laura's show last night when I was here, and it took them over an hour to figure out what the charge was. They arrested me. They put me in the back of the police car. We parked on the side of the road for a while, and then after about an hour, they're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll charge him with disorderly conduct." So, which is. If what I was doing is disorderly, what do you call people with megaphones at 3 o'clock in the morning lighting fires in the middle of the street? What is that?
Did you notice when the police got there, were the protesters, were they pointing their ire at all police, at the local police as well, or did they keep it on ice? Like, did you see any type of, I don't know if it's a relationship, or did the protesters say, oh, they're on our side, let's keep it pushing towards ice, or describe some of that to us?
Yeah, so they really don't seem to have any ill will toward the Portland police, but why would they? The Portland police have been running cover for them for years now. It's like they're in the pocket of Antifa. When you've got these, Bill Malugin, he was here for a few days as well, talking to these liaisons that they have, these liaison officers that they station around here. They are supposed to only intervene in cases of imminent death, right? So if you're getting beat in the street until you're, unconscious and bleeding out, they're not going to step in. I mean, they'll tell you that if you ask them. And so the Antifa people have gotten used to it, where there is no action from Portland police. So yeah, they feel like they're on the same side at this point. And especially, you should have heard the cheers from the crowd when I was arrested. They loved that.
Are you out there alone and unafraid? Actually, I think we got a video real quick of you pulling the American flag. If we have that, I'd like to play it.
Yeah.
Let's play that real quick.
We got a Trump supporter. We got a Trump supporter right here.
Oh,
they don't like him.
Oh, he's putting it on the ground and he's making it worse. And now he's standing on it. Now he's standing on it. You're not supposed to stand on it. Oh, now he thinks he's saving it.
Okay, so it looks like one of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz was trying to tell you that you made it worse. Were there any other counter-protesters out there? Are you the only person there with common sense that cares about the American flag, that understands that ICE has a job to do? I mean, were you there alone and unafraid in that?
So I definitely wasn't there alone. There were some counter-protesters, but in terms of maybe I'm built a little bit differently, right? I was willing to run into that and grab that flag, put that fire out, and I actually have that flag now. It's in the back of my car. I posted a photo of it. Actually, Bill Malugin took a photo of me with it earlier in front of the ICE facility, and I still have it. I'm going to bring it home with me, and I'll cherish it the way that it should be cherished. These people, they hate our country. They hate our flag. They hate everything that we're about. I'm telling you right now, Joey, this place doesn't feel like the United States of America anymore. It feels like a third world communist country. And that's the way that the government out here treats the citizens as well. I mean, people like me are not welcome here by the government. They literally threw me in jail. They want to intimidate us into shutting up and going away and not coming here. Because, it's pretty obvious to the American people. When you show them what's actually going on here on the ground, this is like a 90-10 issue. Well, 90% of people would not support what's going on here.
I mean, I guess you got into a tussle there later on, but they didn't give much of a fight when you grabbed the flag. At least you're able to do that. I don't know what the proper protocol is. Maybe you put it in a frame next to your arrest warrant and remind people what the price of taking and standing up for freedom is. Either way, Nick, stay safe out there, but continue to do exactly what you're doing. We need to see firsthand what's happening, and the fact you're arrested last night and you're back out there today. Just keep yourself safe and keep showing the story.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.